Assalamu alaikum. I am Luqman El-Kasabany and this is 𝐲𝐥𝐬𝐬 Academy. In today's episode, inshallah, we will discuss the different shapes of two connected letters. They are shape mates and they are الدال and الذال. So, stay tuned.
𝐲𝐥𝐬𝐬 Academy.
This is just to remind you that we are explaining using Al-Minhaj book, the official book of 𝐲𝐥𝐬𝐬 Academy. So the first two shape mates letters we have today are الدال and الذال. So this is how الدال it looks. It looks the isolated form, as all of us we know the isolated form. Okay. The surprise here is the initial form that we will figure it out now. Okay, I'm asking you to tell me what is the difference between the isolated form and the initial form. Okay, look at the initial form now. Yes, the surprise is that there is no difference between the isolated form and the initial form of the letter dal. Okay. What about the middle form? This is the middle form of the letter dal. Okay, so I'm asking you now, please tell me what is the difference of the middle and final form when you see the final form. Again, the surprise, there is no difference between the middle and the final form. So we can say that the isolated form of letter dal and the initial form are the same, and the middle form and the final form are the same. This is the first point. The second point is letter dal is a letter that not joined with the letter after it. As you can see, there is a line before it, which means it connected to the letter before, but it doesn't connect to the letter after, whether in the letter dal in the initial or in the middle form. It doesn't connect it to the letter after. You don't see a dal like this in the initial form or in the middle form like this. Okay, so a dal like this is not connected to the letter after it. Okay, what looks like a dal but just a little bit difference is the letter dal. Just the dot above a dal is the difference between them. But let's take an examples first of letter dal. The word da'a, as you can see, and the next we have adam, as you can see, the middle form of the letter dal, and finally yamuddu, the final form. What about letter dal? As we said, just the dot is the difference between letter dal and letter dal, and as you can see here, the initial form is the same, but the dot above that is the difference. The middle form is the same, but just the dot above that is the difference. The final form is the same, but just the dot above that is the difference. Let's take the examples. The word ذيل, as you can see, and what after it, the word nadr, and what in the middle form, and what after it, يشذ, the word ذال in the final form. Okay, so as to summarize all what we said, الدال and الذال are shape mates. الدال in the isolated form and initial form are the same. الذال in the isolated form and initial form like the same, and middle form like the same of الدال, and the middle form of الدال like the same. الدال and الذال looks like each other, but just the dot is the difference between them. And the last point we want to say here is الدال and الذال are two letters of the 7 letters that are not connected to the letter after it. So the second shape mates we have and looks like الدال and الذال with the same idea, and the dot is the difference, is the two letters الراء and الزي, and this is inshallah what we will discuss in the next episode. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. If you have any question, just let me know in the comment section below. Now we came to the end of this episode. So if you want to follow up the next episodes, consider subscribing. Also, if you want a qualified Quran tutor, whether for yourself or your kids, we are providing online Quran classes. Don't forget to check out our app. See you inshallah in the next episode. Assalamu alaikum.
Shaykhi Academy. Learn and enjoy.